All right, how are we doing there, traders? We are looking at the New Zealand US dollar pair. We're starting out on the weekly. We can see that price has pretty much been ranging between the 0.675 area and the 0.65 area. This has been for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 weeks. We have been in between these two areas. That is pretty much range bound if you ask me. So, just like with our Aussie USD pair, we seem to be stuck in between the 1 standard deviation line and the 2 standard deviation line, pretty much following the direction of the 1 standard deviation line, which, as we can see, has been pointing higher over the past 15 weeks, and it seems to be leveling off right now. But I would pay more attention to the longer overall trend rather than the seemingly flattening out of the 1 standard deviation curve. Now, looking at a daily chart, it's just going to accentuate the range we have been in for the past 15 weeks, though we can see that we are moving in a separate upwards range starting from the 650 line. Now, I completely expect this trend to continue. We are kind of high. We are positioned kind of high in this trend, so I do expect some fallback. But what I'm really looking at is that 1 standard deviation to be my support if it does end up going against me. But looking at what we see from past history, prices have pretty much, once they have left this 1 standard deviation, they really don't turn back too often. We can pretty much just count this as just hanging around this area. We haven't really fully moved away from this area. Looking at a smaller time frame chart brings in my fibs, and for some reason I have 2 here, so let me get rid of 1. Okay, now seeing that we have passed this 2520 area, that gives us some confidence to say that there is some strength behind this market. Now, where I do expect to see some resistance at is going to be this 75-80% area. Once we get past there, though, we still have a couple more hurdles to jump through. This 90% or 90% area is pretty much going to be my truth or die situation. If we have a strong movement through here, then I can see us advancing toward this 110%, which is going to be the 0.67 area, and then possibly reversing down back to the 65. Looking at the IV rank, if we look at the IV rank, we can see that the IV is staying pretty consistently low. When IV rank does that, it's letting us know that traders are complicit with the upward momentum. Only time that traders really start to get scared is when we see that the IV ranks start to rise a bit, especially going above 50. That's when we tend to have these drop-offs. If we look right here, IV got above 50, we dropped. IV got above 50 here, we dropped. IV got above 50 here, we dropped. Now, looking at IV rank, when it's lower than 22, we can see that that is a good indicator for a market that is moving up. And I am holding that statement to be true. In this in an instance that we are in right now, I would like to see this pair either do one or two things: continue going up or sell off some. If it sells off some, I won't be too afraid. But actually, looking at it now, I don't really want price to close below this 50. I'm very particular about the levels that I like to trade in. And if price drops below this 50, it's letting me know that the market really isn't wanting to hold this half of price. So what I'll really be doing is probably, if we do get a close below that, we should see price actually come back below the one standard deviation, and then do another have another try higher.